fun. That's the way it feels sometimes going plant-based.
They paved paradise, put up a parking lot.
Anyone else missing grated Parmesan cheese? Well, this video will show you 4 different ways to make great vegan Parmesan cheese. Fast, easy, and delicious. Welcome back to Comfort Food Farms, the plant-based home cooking channel. If this is your first time, I'm Kari Gregor. I'm glad you've joined us. Let's get into it.
And 1.
Number 1, the fast recipe, Almond Parmesan Cheese.
I'm eating.
You cannot eat fast food.
Why not?
Half a cup of almond flour. You need raw almond flour, 2 tablespoons of nutritional yeast, half a teaspoon of salt or to taste, and a large pinch of garlic powder, little more than 1/8 of a teaspoon. Stir it together. Put it into a container to be stored in the refrigerator, and that's it. So easy.
Next.
2.
Pass.
Number 2, cashew Parmesan cheese.
Half a cup of unroasted, unsalted, raw cashews, 2 tablespoons of nutritional yeast, half a teaspoon of salt or to taste, and a large pinch of garlic powder, little more than 1/8 of a teaspoon. Take it to your blender and pulse it until you get a nice fine consistency. Careful, you don't want to produce nut butter. There you go. You can see it looks like a little coarser than a fine powder. And pour that into a container. Another easy one.
I'm not playing.
Well, of course not. It's still my turn.
Okay, guy number 3 is crossing the street right now.
Number 3, low-fat Parmesan cheese.
Half a cup of raw, unroasted, unsalted cashews, 3/4 of a teaspoon of salt or to taste, 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder, and 3 tablespoons of nutritional yeast. Take this to your blender and pulse it until you get the kind of powder that you want. This is a little bit coarse, so we need to pulse it a little bit more until we get a finer powder. You want it the powder of a grated Parmesan cheese that you would get, in the store. Now we're going to add 2/3 of a cup of potato flakes, instant potato flakes, and then just pulse that to combine.
Nutritional yeast makes a good topping on its own if you're trying to avoid all salt and sugar. However, it can be expensive and it doesn't quite fill the full flavor of a Parmesan. That being said, you should take each ingredient in the recipes, the amounts, take it as a suggestion. You can adjust it to your liking and with your own dietary concerns in mind. Because, when you make it yourself, you have total control over the fat, salt, and sugar.
Everything's under control. Situation normal.
Is that good information? Give me a thumbs up below. Subscribe and ring the bell so you know when another recipe is posted.
This makes more. There, you can see the texture. The texture is the same as the others, even though it's got a lot of potato flakes in there. This makes more than the other recipes, so I'm putting it into a larger container. There we go, for the refrigerator.
The number of the day is 4.
Number 4, nut-free Parmesan cheese.
We need 1 cup of raw sunflower seeds, 1 cup of nutritional yeast, 2 teaspoons of salt, and 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. I decided to go with a larger amount because I was tired of scraping it around. When you don't put enough into the blender, it can't process it smoothly. So this was easy to do because there was enough product in the blender so that it didn't need to be scraped down a lot. It's the first time I've made it with sunflower seeds. Look at that. It is very nice. Slightly grayer in color than the other Parmesan cheeses, but really good looking. Pour it into a nice large jar, and we are ready to taste it.
Here we go. 4 different kinds of Parmesan cheese, vegan Parmesan cheese. So let's start with the almond flour one. Very fast to make, no blender required.
The cheese will be served when I want it served, and I want it served now.
All right. That's good. It's got a little bit of a almond flavor overtone. On top of food, you wouldn't notice the almond flavor. Let's try the cashew parmesan. All right. Oh, there we go. That's really nice and rich. That's very good. That's very good. Now, the low-fat version with the potato flakes. I mean, really, if you just wanted to extend your nutritional yeast a little farther, you could just mix potato flakes in there and not even bother with the cashews.
Out of here!
Wow, that's a lot of potatoes.
It wouldn't have that rich undertone taste, but it would be good. Let's see. Well, these two, they almost taste the same. If I didn't have them side by side, I wouldn't know the difference. This one is, of course, richer, but this one's lighter in flavor. So, very comparable. And with the less fat, that's a good one to go to.
I'm only eating foods with less than 30% calories from fat.
Now, this one, inspired by cooking with plants, sunflower seeds. I think I'm going to be experimenting a lot more with sunflower seeds because this was very easy to make, and you know, fat content probably very comparable to the cashews or the almonds, but it's nice to have a nut-free option. So let's have a little taste test on this. Oh, wow. That is very good. I tell you, between these two, they're about the same for taste. This one even may be a little bit richer tasting. That's very good. You want to go nut-free? This is the one for you.
You know nuts. He's crazy.
Very good. Well, if you found the information in this video useful, give me a thumbs up below. Next video, you will be transported to the sunny streets of Rome when I make vegan lemon gelato. That's plant-based lemon ice cream. So, while you're down there, click the subscribe button and ring the bell so you will know when that recipe is posted. And leave a comment. I would really like to know which one of these you prefer. Thank you for watching.